Hey guys, Conrad Zen here, and today we're diving into something that's been blowing my mind lately. I've always been fascinated by how technology shapes our world, especially when it comes to military applications. Now you might be thinking, oh, military robots, we've seen those in movies. But trust me, the reality is way cooler and more complex than you might imagine. So, I was thinking about all the robots we know about. You know, the bomb disposal bots, the surveillance drones, that kind of stuff. But then I started digging deeper and oh man, the things I found out are incredible. We're talking about robots that are changing the face of modern warfare in ways we never even considered. And the best part? Most of us don't even know they exist. So, buckle up, because we're about to explore some seriously advanced tech that's operating in the shadows of our military. Are you ready to have your mind blown? Let's get into it. Alright, so let's talk about these secret robotic warriors. Now, check this out. We're not talking about your run-of-the-mill drones here. Imagine drones that can operate in swarms, communicating with each other and adapting to situations in real time. It's like something straight out of a sci-fi movie, but it's happening right now. But here's where it gets really interesting. You know those exoskeletons you see in video games? Well, the military has been developing real ones that can make soldiers stronger, faster, and more resilient. I'm talking about suits that can help a soldier carry hundreds of pounds like it's nothing. And get this, there are even robots designed for underwater operations. These autonomous underwater vehicles, or AUVs, can go places that are too dangerous or difficult for human divers. They're out there right now, mapping the ocean floor, detecting mines, and who knows what else. It's like having a secret army of underwater explorers. Now, I want you to think about something for a second. What if I told you that some of these military robots are starting to think for themselves? I know it sounds crazy, but hear me out. The military is developing AI-driven robotic systems that can make decisions on their own. These AI systems are being used for things like logistics and supply chain management. Imagine a system that can predict what supplies will be needed, where they'll be needed, and then coordinate a fleet of autonomous vehicles to deliver them. It's like having a super smart robot quartermaster, but here's where it gets a bit controversial. There's a lot of research going into autonomous weapon systems. Now, I'm not talking about robots with guns running around on their own. It's more like missiles that can select their own targets or defense systems that can react faster than any human operator. It's incredible technology, but it also raises a lot of ethical questions. So, what's next for military robotics? Let me tell you, the future is looking pretty wild. We're talking about robots that can change shape to adapt to different environments. Imagine a robot that can fly like a drone, then land and transform into a ground vehicle. Or even dive underwater. It's like having a Swiss Army knife, but it's a robot. And get this, there's research going into robots that can repair themselves. I'm not kidding. If they get damaged in the field, they could potentially fix themselves and keep on going. But here's what really gets me excited. The potential for human-robot teaming. We're moving towards a future where soldiers and robots work together seamlessly. The robots could handle the most dangerous tasks, while humans focus on strategy and decision-making. It's like having a super-powered robotic sidekick. And the implications of this go way beyond just the military. The technologies being developed for these military robots could end up changing all our lives. And there you have it, folks. The hidden world of military robotics is more incredible than we ever imagined. From shape-shifting bots to AI-driven strategies, the future of warfare is being reshaped as we speak. It's a brave new world out there, and I can't wait to see what comes next. Thanks for joining me on this mind-blowing journey. Until next time, this is Conrad Zen, signing off. Alright guys, we've just taken a whirlwind tour through the world of secret military robotics, and I don't know about you, but my mind is officially blown. From underwater drones to AI-driven logistics, from robotic medics to self-repairing machines, the future of warfare is looking more and more like science fiction every day. These advancements have the potential to save lives, make our world safer, and push the boundaries of what's possible in robotics and AI. At the same time, they raise some pretty big questions about ethics, responsibility, and the nature of warfare itself. So I want to challenge you guys to think about this stuff. How do you feel about autonomous weapons? What are the implications of AI in military decision-making? These are big questions, and they're going to become more and more important as this technology develops. Thanks for joining me on this mind-bending journey. Until next time, keep being curious, keep asking questions, and remember, the future is now and it's robotic.